Early morning on September 15th, 1963, four Klansmen put 22 sticks of dynamite into the 16th Street Baptist Church. They were witnessed around 2 a.m. The bomb blew up at 10:22 a.m. on September 15th, 1963. During the closing prayer, the sermon said, "The love that forgives," and the bomb went off. Four girls were killed by the explosion, and 22 others were injured. Every window was destroyed in the church except for the one, the Jesus Christ window that stood above the door. The bomb blew up in the rear of the church. There was an original $52,000 for the arrest of these men, and even the governor would add an extra $5,000. Dr. King said, "The blood of the four little children is in your hands. Your irresponsible and misguided actions have created in Birmingham and Alabama the atmosphere that has induced continued violence and now murder." The victims were Addie Mae Collins, Carol Robertson, Carol Denise McNair, and Cynthia Wesley. Cynthia Wesley was a very small girl. She was born on April 30th, 1949. She was adopted by two school teachers. The mother would make her clothes because she was so petite. She went to Ullman High School, which does not exist anymore, and she excelled in math, reading, and band. The father first identified her body because she was wearing a ring in her hand. She was buried at Greenwood Cemetery. Carol Robertson was born on April 24th, 1949. Carol was a very active person in school. She received straight A's all the way through elementary school and was in the Girl Scouts, marching band, science club, and Jack and Jill of America. She was a very busy girl, though, with all her school activities. Her greatness and legacy helped create the Carol Robertson Center for Learning, which helps serve children and their families with learning. She was buried at Greenwood Cemetery. Addie Mae Collins was the oldest out of the four little girls. She was born on April 18th, 1949. She was one of 7 children. She is an avid softball player. During the blast, her sister lost her right eye. After her death, a youth center was created in Birmingham. She was buried at Greenwood Cemetery. Carol Denise McNair. The people that planted the bomb were the KKK. These were 2 out of the 4 people that planted the bomb. One of them was as young as 25 years old, and they weren't convicted until 40 years later. Robert Chambliss, Herman Cash, Thomas Blayton, and Bobby Cherry have been responsible for the crimes. They were part of the KKK splinter group, the Kahaba clan. They all received light sentences except for Robert Chambliss because he died in 1988, still saying he was innocent. There's a movie called Four Little Girls that was made and produced by Spike Lee in the memory of... Shut up, Grady! Seriously! Shut up! Shut up! Seriously! Their lives were taken away by unknown parties on September 15th, 1963, when the 16th Street Baptist Church was bombed. May men learn to replace bitterness and violence with love and understanding.